Wow, what a difference one episode can make. If I was to make this video before last night's episode, there would have been a lot of negativity in it. But luckily, last night was pretty good. It felt like it was a return to form for Prison Break. I'm going to talk about how this season is going. We got 9 episodes now. We're at the episode 5 coming up. I was sitting there at episode 3 when they had the breakout possibly, and they got caught. I was like, we only got 9 episodes. We can't keep having escapes failed. Like, we only have 9 episodes. Before I begin, let me start off with that one criticism that Prison Break always gets. The name. Prison Break. Yes, I know. The first season, he did break out of prison. Here's the thing. The second season, after breaking out of that prison, the world became a prison. The life that they are living became a prison that they needed to break out of. Because now that they are broken out of prison, they can't go do everything that they want to do. They can't go see their families like they thought they could do when they broke out of prison. They're on the run. They're wanted. Everywhere they go, somebody might recognize them. Anything could happen. Life on the run became their prison. Third season, an actual prison. Fourth season, the company had put them in a prison to when not only are they not able to do things that they normally want to do, their lives are in danger. The company has wanted to kill them for a long time. So there's no way that you're going to be able to live your life the way you want to. You have to break out of that prison. Hence the name Prison Break. It's not just about a literal prison, it is about a metaphorical prison. Let's jump right into it right now. This is Prison Break so far.
You only had one job, America.
It's hard not to compare this to 24 Legacy because 24 Legacy was way better than it should have been. Way better. It was really good how they actually were able to get us to feel for somebody that wasn't Jack Bauer. But that's another thing for a whole nother video. First of all, Teabag. Whew. Do you know how hard it is to believe that Teabag is good? Does anybody really believe Teabag is good? Does anybody really want him to be good? Except for plot, he has no motivation to actually be the good person that he's trying to be right now. Michael has gotten him locked up twice in the series. Yeah, Michael bought you a new hand, but that doesn't mean that you're like friends now. There's no reason for them to be friends right now. Everybody is reacting when they see Teabag the way that they should. Like, oh shit, this is Teabag. So Michael helping out Teabag, getting him a new hand, is this because he feels responsible for some of Teabag's stuff? Because Teabag was a psychopath before he met him. Also, C-Note. Why is he helping? Okay, I will say you get a slight pass for C-Note because he helped them in the series finale. But as far as travel to a whole nother country, that's a bit of a stretch. C-Note has always been about himself, or his family, or himself and his family. That's it. Up until like the series finale, he was never about anybody else. So this sudden change that he's willing to go to a whole nother country to help out Michael, Snowflake, Wonder Bread, I'm not buying it. It would have been so much smarter to have Sucre do it. Also, we need Alexander Mahone. If we're gonna have this series and bring back these characters, we need Alexander Mahone. Paul Kellerman. I guess he died for real this time. Alright, I mean, glad we brought him back for that. To die in the 4th episode. There's only 9 of them. Let's talk about Sarah's new husband being Poseidon. I won't lie, that was a good surprise. It was a nice surprise. Believable? Not really. I mean, he got shot by the blonde lady and was in the hospital, so I'm not really getting that whole reveal. You know, one of the things missing this season from Prison Break is the suspense and the intensity that would be in the other seasons. Something as small as, remember during when they're about to go to commercial break and you see that dun, 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 you know what I'm talking about. They had it in the first season, it'd be going through the prison. The second season, it'd just be going through streets. Third season, it was going through Sona. Fourth season was, I don't know, but that doesn't have that anymore. They just go to commercial break. That's weird. Imagine if 24 didn't have that clock right before commercial break, but it was still in real time. Would you really notice that it's in real time without that clock? No. It adds to the element of what it is. That's Prison Break. That excitement before the commercial break, because every commercial break was a cliffhanger. It wasn't just like a cliffhanger at the end of the episode. There are cliffhangers right before every commercial break. And that was what made Prison Break amazing. That's what made people want to watch Prison Break, was because it was intense all the way through. So now that it just goes to commercial break, it's like, what? Like, oh my god, are we gonna get out of here? Commercial break. Instead of, oh my god, are we really gonna be able to get out of here? Dun, dun, dun. Lincoln sunk back into doing dumb shit. And I mean, whatever. Does anybody really care about what Lincoln's been doing? Supposedly he was back in Chicago and taking bets and stuff, and now he's back on the same path that he was on before the first season. Let's talk about Michael. This Canyon Aldis thing. I can't wait till they reveal why he's done it. Because we've been in the dark for almost half this whole season. And not like a good in the dark. More like a, do they even fucking know why he did it yet? So yeah, it's one of those things that he's in another prison. This is like the 3rd or 4th prison he's broken out of. But it's another prison, and this Prison Break was probably the worst of them all. Season 1's Prison Break, that was, I mean, shit went wrong, but they broke out of it, and that was fun. Season 3, it was a little bit more elaborate. Now we got this one, Crawl Through the Roof. This whole ISIL thing. Yeah. We get it. ISIS. Fox News. War. Whatever. Did Prison Break really need terrorists? Did Prison Break need another country? Like, it was one thing when it was in Panama. That was like into the story. Like, everybody from the last season went to Panama. It's like now that weird 24 filter on it, whereas it's like super sunny. And it doesn't really fit how Prison Break ever was. Also, tell me, is it me or does this new prison just kind of look like Sona? Or how they wanted Sona to be? But Sona just kind of became this really brightly lit schoolyard? I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe I'll make another video at the end of this season. Because we only got 9 episodes. Let's not forget that. We only have 9 episodes of this season. 24 Legacy ended up getting 12 out of 24. So this one only having 9 episodes. They don't have time for this bullshit. There's no time. I wish they would flesh out some of the characters, because that was a big part of what made Prison Break good. was because all of the characters were fleshed out. Every character, you knew their motivation, you knew what was holding them back, you knew everything that you needed to know about them to give a fuck about if they die or not. But come on, Prison Break, this is your thing. Your thing is Alexander Mahone was on like one episode in season 2 before you knew who he was. You didn't know everything about him, but you knew he was intriguing. You wanted to know more about him. Right from the first episode, you wanted to know more about Alex Mahone because he was so intriguing. Season 3, they only had most of those characters from that prison only in that season. Lechero. You were intrigued by Lechero. Nobody in a new season is really that important to me. But this is all my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, anywhere that you watch this. Let me know what you think of the new season of Prison Break. And hopefully I'll make another video in about a month after it's all over. And it'll be a little bit more positive. I'm Elon Rich, and I'll see you tomorrow.